Greetings, fellow Earthlings. Welcome back to Astrology Today. I am your host, Mel Rose, and today is Monday, April 14, 2025. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for checking in on your regular current astrology. As you know, as above, so below, we look to the stars and the way the planets move to give us some inkling as to what kind of energies are playing out in our lives right here on the ground. And hopefully we can use that information to navigate our own lives personally and also collectively in community with more grace and peace and prosperity. That is the whole idea, friends. I'm so happy that you're here with me on this journey. The sun is in Aries and the moon is in Scorpio, giving us fire and water vibes. For some reason, the volcanic eruptions we're seeing in the news come to mind. Earth's so hot that it moves like water. I think it's safe to say that we're in a very fluid and transformative period of time, friends. This is the sun's last week in Aries for 2025. This Saturday, the sun moves on into Taurus and our work, social, civic life focus becomes a little more about setting a pace and seeing things through. For now, though, it's a good time to reflect on what you see getting started in your own life and in the world around you. What bold new approaches have you adopted into your repertoire? What boundaries have you chosen to set in light of recent events? Sun in Aries would always rather be at the leading edge of advancement rather than defending old positions. And being on that leading edge means setting ourselves up for material success and increased security in the coming month. And how did the Libra full moon treat you all this weekend? Venus going direct within the hour of that full moon on Saturday was a powerful sign of optimism and good things to come as far as I'm concerned. And now the moon is waning in Scorpio. While the diminishing moon is still largely visible, we view this as a time for reflection. We look back on the efforts of the past weeks. We count our successes and failures. We assess what we would like to do differently when we get the chance. And this is all an important part of the waning moon process of letting go, which is as natural as watching water run downstream. Tomorrow evening, the moon will move on into Sagittarius, right there, where our hearts grow little wings, where we're more adventurous and social when the moon is in Sagittarius. We enjoy sparkling conversation. We love being seen, going out, socializing. And speaking of letting go, Sagittarius Moon is a great time to let your imagination wander. Take this opportunity to cultivate your own sense of wonder. Then late tomorrow night, early on Wednesday, for lots of folks, Mercury moves on into Aries. Now, there's Mercury over here. It's going to move over that world point again, okay? Mercury just went direct last week after its most recent retrograde, and now it's crossing that line again. The one right at the end and the beginning of the zodiac right here, the world point, 0 degrees of Aries. Mercury is still in the shadow of this last retrograde for a short time, but Mercury in Aries, again, is a time to notice and to lean in to the bold and courageous self-expression you are capable of. Mercury accelerates things, and Aries fire feeds on a good accelerant. So when our thoughts, words, and plans become a little incendiary, it would be wise to take a beat and make sure we have our facts straight before bulldozing ahead into any confrontation. But with that said, it's an excellent time to reset the tone of any ongoing conversations. Mercury and Aries' motto is actions speak louder than words. And that's what I have for you today, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being here. You can catch me here at 7 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to do a preview like this, and then live at Sunday on 10 a.m. to do a preview of the week ahead and a live tarot card reading. Please join us for that. And so happy you could join me. I'll catch you in the next video.